What is going on? My name is Springless, and in today's video, I have a full watching of this thing, the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 reveal trailer, or reveal live stream. I did watch this live stream, like live as it was happening, and I know it's not like as much reaction as it could have been, but I just couldn't contain myself, and I knew I was gonna do it anyway, so I watched the entire live reveal at school today, because I just had the perfect timing for it to watch it completely through. But there was a lot of complications. It kept on freezing and stuff because I was on school Wi-Fi with the VPN, and I also had like everyone talking to me about it and stuff, and like me and my friends were like talking to each other about it, and like so I missed a lot. So I'm just gonna watch right here. I missed a lot of stuff, and I know that. So I'm gonna watch it again, and I want to talk about it more. So this is gonna be a 55. We're recording this. This is Mr. Dalek's video, by the way, because I couldn't find it on. I know as soon as I clicked on this, I saw IGN had it down here, but we're not gonna watch that. I'm already here. We're gonna watch this one. I know there's ads in it, which sucks, but we're gonna deal with it anyway. So thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna start it. I already seen this, like, hey, I'll talk more at the end, but
like the CIA says, you do not exist.
They'll always need men like us. Those who are willing to do. But others cannot.
We need to fight back.
Let's hunt.
Watch and learn, brothers.
fight.
Hello everyone, hello, and welcome to the community reveal of Call of Duty Black Ops 4. On behalf of Activision, Treyarch, and the entire Call of Duty Black Ops 4 team, it's great to be here with you. Thank you all so much for joining us. Listen, we want to start where it matters the most, with you, our players. Black Ops has been a nearly 10-year journey, and you have been there every step of the way with us. So I want to thank you all for your support and your trust throughout. Thank you. Now that trust has allowed us to take a lot of risks over the years, and that support has allowed us to grow Black Ops in some new ways. Now you've come with us on this crazy and insanely fun and sometimes mind-bending ride. From nurturing an off-brand Easter egg called zombies into a full-blown phenomena to introducing you to twisted stories and unforgettable characters you played and that you played with, to bringing you new ways to play, compete, and watch multiplayer. Throughout this journey, Treyarch has never shied away from introducing something new or unexpected to Call of Duty and breaking with convention if we thought you would have fun with it. And that tradition continues yet again. Black Ops 4 is a living example of what we do best as a studio. We set the bar high, we challenge our assumptions, and we take nothing for granted. And we rethink everything about how we make games, which leads us to today. Black Ops 4 is a game that gives you more ways to have fun with your friends than anything that we have ever created. It's the deepest, most replayable game in our history. Now let's face it, that's saying something, because you guys have played the hell out of Black Ops series. We're inspired by your passion for playing our games together, online, for months, even years. And today is where we begin to break it all down for you. This is a special day for us, and one we've looked forward to for a long time. And as you can imagine, we got a lot to share. So we're gonna show you more at this reveal than we ever have. This isn't business as usual.
Let's go, man. I like it.
This isn't business as usual. And that
I like it a
starts
lot,
now
man.
with how we're approaching Black Ops 4 multiplayer universe. And who better to do that than Dan Bunting and Lord Vonderhaar.
My way, Von, dude. I'm gonna turn my mic up a little bit. I know it's probably really loud now, but it's not a bit. Down a bit. All right, I just want my mic so you guys be able to hear me and everything.
I gotta update my Twitter name to Lord Vonderhaar. And done.
We gotta do the show, man.
Oh shit.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for coming today. We are here so excited to tell you, finally, about this game that the team at Treyarch has been working on for the past few years. And for those of you who have not been with us for one of our past multiplayer reveals, we are going deep today. Before we tell you all about Black Ops 4 multiplayer, which is set in a narrative world between Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3, we're just going to show it to you.
Can I take this line? You mind?
All right, knock yourself out.
All right. Here is the worldwide reveal trailer for Call of Duty Black Ops 4 multiplayer.
Ooga.
Black Ops, weapons free. Let's do it live.
Guess who's back? It ain't a fucking question. They know the name out in the presence of a living legend. What you heard is trying to murder you and need protection.
Yeah, it doesn't look good in full screen.
You are now not in the presence of the sky.
Bravo secure. Pushing on me.
Every shot counts.
Enemy strike team deploying. Building barricade.
Copy that, not 1-3.
Ooh. Yes, swimming is back. Dude, swimming is awesome.
Marking targets. Sensor going live. Heels coming.
Eat this.
Wait, that grenade exploded and then bounced around and exploded again. Oh, Purify's back. As a dog. Sheesh.
I lost count.
Feel that energy.
I lost count of how many times you killed me in that video.
So Black Ops 4 represents our most ambitious multiplayer to date. It delivers grounded combat, tight gunplay, an authentic military feel, and of course the fluid and responsive controls that you know and love, all wrapped in the most refined tactical team experience that we've ever delivered. It's a deeper and more rewarding experience that will be played for a long time to come.
All right,
Ponderar.
let's just get something out of the way. Are you guys ready? Can you thrust jump?
Ad. I saw no though.
Can you thrust jump? Can you wall run? Can you confirm we are 100% boots on the ground? Okay. Wow. Look, as we know, you love the fluid feel of Black Ops 3 combat, so the question that we always start with is, how do you create a more grounded and tactical experience, but do it without slowing down the player? So that's pretty easy, right? We didn't stop the in, guns up. So in Black Ops 4, will you still move and interact with the world in a really fast and fluid way? And you can still keep your gun up while doing many of the other things in the game, like throwing grenades and using equipment, activating score streaks, and mantling. And what's better than doing all of those things while still being able to fire your gun? And it's doing this while firing your gun. Ruin returns, and this time he brought his special issue equipment, the grapple gun.
Okay, so his name is still Ruin. I didn't know that.
Ruin is a specialist with those unique ability to close the gaps and get to the enemy faster.
He looks different.
That you can pull off when you grapple to grab slam.
So this is him, I guess, younger, but he has tattoos. So it's supposed to be. It said it was a bridge game between 2 and 3, and so that means he would be younger.
Some familiar, but totally
So it's weird.
because each specialist
'Cause he's
brings
different.
special issue equipment that delivers unique capabilities to your team.
Bro,
to reinforce
Firebreak
the
looks so
tactical
nice, dude.
gameplay without slowing
Dude,
down
that dog looks so
We'll
vicious.
hear about many of them throughout the discussion. But you would be fooling yourself if you thought that they were the main characters of this show.
That's right, because Black Ops is and always has been first and foremost about weapons and the gameplay around them. It's no different with Black Ops 4. However, with Black Ops 4, we've made more improvements to gun systems than literally the entirety of Black Ops 1, 2, and 3 combined. This just shows how serious we are about weapon systems in Treyarch. We've designed each weapon as though it's a character in and of itself.
Kinda looks like a BRM.
Which means that we pay attention to every single detail. Hot barrels are going to ooze smoke. Muzzle flashes are going to burst and light up the room. Bullet impacts are massive and they connect the player with the game world around them. And weapons for the first time have real 3D tracers, which both look and feel incredibly awesome, but they also serve a gameplay purpose because they let you know where the gunfire is coming from. And animations have been overhauled to make that feel that you know and love that much more responsive. Bullets will actually deplete as you expend the magazine, but that's just the start. This is a small example of the details that we pay attention to our weapons. On the design front, Black Ops 4 is going to break with tradition by giving each weapon its own set of attachments. Now in the past, attachment sets were shared across weapon classes. But this is important to us because unique
Okay, so that gun can turn into a Scar. It looked like a submachine gun, but it turned into a Scar. And that LMG's bullets keep on changing. I saw that when I was watching it earlier. That's a sniper.
Operator mods are the ultimate expression of a gun's profile. It's going to expand its capabilities in ways that go beyond that core functionality. You're going to see here the Titan LMG laying down some heavy suppression fire. And that suppressive effect is only capable through its operator mod. It's going to distort and disorient the enemy on the other side of it. Now I'm excited to say that weapons are further defined by another first in franchise history today. I'm here to tell you, Black Ops 4 will be the first game in our history to use a true predictive recoil pattern system. This allows you to constantly make micro adjustments while aiming and shooting. This means that the gameplay of each weapon is learnable, give you the most rewarding and visceral experience by pushing the state of the art on weapons visuals, animations, and sound effects.
Weapons and health are two sides of the same coin, and you can't change one without affecting the other. And Black Ops 4 adds some tactical depth through a change in the healing mechanic. Healing is no longer automatic. Now players manually trigger their healing process with a dedicated
That's
weapon,
an F,
and
bro.
that becomes as central to your gameplay loop as reloading the weapon after a firefight. And we like this change because it creates a tactical decision point that simply didn't exist before. So you can disengage from combat and heal up, or you can rush an unsuspecting opponent who may be healing herself. And these changes create a more tactical pace to the game.
Okay, 3 respawns remaining. I don't know what that
The
is,
person who shoots first, you can actually
but
survive a gunfight with smart.
if that's TDM,
And this means you spend more time in the part of the game that's the most fun, which is the combat. So aggressive players still feel rewarded for being aggressive. And tactical players can actually choose when to disengage and look for a better opportunity to strike. Our journey into the health mechanics has evolved and doesn't end just here. Let me introduce you to Crash. And Crash is a medic. And this means when his ability is ready to use, he can actually restore and give bonus health to players for a limited time. And Crash is just more than a medic. He also distributes a salt pack, which resupplies his team. And no doubt, the folks at home are already breaking down that MP trailer when they've already figured out what this one's like. So we've taken a completely fresh look at the health mechanics of a Black Ops multiplayer game to insert tactical decisions and some much-needed pacing into that gameplay loop.
So far we've talked about some really fundamental building blocks of what multiplayer and what makes it awesome. You got movement, weapons, health systems. We're going to take it up a level to situational awareness. Situational awareness covers the gamut of what you see and hear in the game, from the mini-map to the sounds that your footsteps make on different surfaces. We've experimented with all sorts of modifiers that have impacted this over the years, but in Black Ops 4 we embrace situational awareness as a fundamental feature to the game. We're introducing a new system called the Fog of War. And only the parts around the on the mini-map, the Fog of War reveals a radius around the player and his or her teammates. As you'd expect, enemy players are going to reveal their positions when firing a weapon unless they're suppressed, and many of your favorite score streaks like UAVs and counter UAVs are still going to do what you expect them to do. But what the Fog of War does, it creates more opportunities for teammates to communicate and work together for the win. Now I'm going to introduce you to another new specialist. His name is Recon. Recon is an expert in situational awareness.
same bloodthirsty metal from Black Ops 3.
It's called the sensor dart. When he shoots the sensor dart into the world, it clears a large radius around it that both he and his teammates can see, and it helps you to locate enemies. He also has Vision Pulse, which makes a return from Black Ops 3, but this time around it's a little bit different. The whole team gets the benefit of it. So with effective usage, these mechanics together can be a clutch way to snag victory from the jaws of defeat. Situational awareness is as important to the gameplay loop as weapons, health, and movement. And as with the other fundamentals, we're giving you, the players, access to these tools to control your own gameplay loop.
The flow of combat is how movement and weapons and health and situational awareness all come together in the head-to-head gameplay. Spawning, pathing, level design, all of these things impact that flow. You might remember Seraph. She has a TAC deploy, and this is a team-wide spawn beacon that allows Seraph to command offensive control over that flow of combat for a period of time. And this is Torque. Torque is the master of disrupting that flow because he can lay down razor wire and create deployable and improvised cover with his barricade. And one last
Oh
one.
god.
Over the years,
So many people
we've
are gonna use
experimented
him.
with the idea of area denial in various ways. And in Black Ops 4, it's time to stop playing around. Firebreak makes his return and makes area denial a part of that gameplay loop.
What is
The
that?
special issue gear, the reactor core, allows him to do just that. And Firebreak can even trade his own health to extend the clock on that time. So we've combined the best designs in how level spawning,
That's cool.
flow control,
It's gonna be annoying. It'll probably be easy to
influence the
destroy.
gameplay loop,
but-
then we place those tools not in our hands, but into the hands of you through the specialists.
And the story of Black Ops 4 is not one of a single game in development, but rather the combined journey of the entire last decade of Black Ops. And you, the community, have been with us every step of that way. Every game that we make is an opportunity for us to do better, to continue the dialogue that we have with you, and you know that we listen. You expect that commitment from us, and this is why we do what we do. So I think we've covered all the details. We've pretty much given away the secret recipe to our multiplayer experience. What did I miss?
Just one little thing. Just want to tease.
I remember this, dude. Oh my god.
And that is the return of League Play. League Play is a
That's gonna be
fan favorite,
lit.
and we've combined the very best parts of it, and we're going to deliver it for all the players of Black Ops 4.
As Mark
Shoot,
mentioned in
that's
his
great, man.
opening remarks, we're doing some things a little bit differently this year, including how we tell stories in each mode throughout the game. Now we're delivering more narrative and character depth in multiplayer than ever before. And we're also going to give new and returning players the ability to learn and master each of these specialists and solo missions. These missions feature a series of fun and fast-paced trials that give a hands-on introduction to the new and returning specialists, while exploring the stories behind their identities and their backgrounds inside of a Black Ops narrative. Now, with each game, the Black Ops players have spent more and more time in multiplayer, and it's important to us that we go bigger on that experience and expand the narrative universe around it. Here is just a glimpse into that universe.
Not bad.
Not bad.
No one gives a fuck about you.
Ads.
They give you the tools that you need so that you can go to these companies and say, I know how to do this.
Gives a fuck about you.
Bro, he looks so badass.
An asset. A pawn in someone else's game. They've been manipulating you. Watching you. Exploiting you. And when they get what they want, they'll leave you for dead. So here's the deal. Alone, you can put up a fight. But together,
Wait,
you can start.
are there mollies? My boy had a Molotov. That looks so much like Rainbow Six Siege right there, man. It's not even a joke. Zombies.
I think it's time for us to talk about zombies. Good morning, everyone! Especially all the zombies fans out there. We know who you are. Those of you who remember zombies as a bonus mode hidden in Call of Duty World at War have been with us from the beginning. You've watched as our undead have grown to become an essential part of the Black Ops experience. The story that we began a decade ago is as much a result of your work as it is ours. Zombies has always been about that shared journey, both for our characters and the tightly knit teams and friends who joyfully compete to be amongst the first to uncover the most latest and deepest secrets. Just as with the rest of Black Ops 4, we've gone back to the drawing board on zombies, rethinking how we can give you more ways to have fun with your friends than anything we've made before. The zombies community has always been our North Star, which is why we took
His beard makes
everything
him
you
look
taught
better.
us and put it on the table for discussion about where to go to next. 10 years after it all began, we're about to begin a brand new chapter in the zombie story right here, together. And we couldn't be more thrilled to reveal the details with those of you here in attendance and the many fans tuning in worldwide. Joining me to share more about this new adventure is Craig Houston, our lead writer.
Hello.
So, over the years, one of the key aspects that is driven
Such a
the
Scottish
storyline
accent.
and fan interest is mystery. A sense that you're entering an unknown world where anything can happen. When we say anything, we mean anything. You know, stuff like giant robots, mythical staffs, interdimensional time travel, and wee monkeys that explode when you throw them. Remember your training monkey? You'll be fine. Basically all the things that you zombie fans consider normal. We've explored many different time periods and a variety of fractured universes. Now's the perfect time to start fresh and let the zombies community discover a whole new world together. Black Ops 4 marks the beginning of a brand new storyline, separate and distinct from the Ether story, a new world with new characters and new enemies. Drawing from history, both real
That sucks.
and mythical, Black Ops 4 Zombies will introduce us to a new enemy, an ancient order, hell-bent on transforming the world to fulfill their nefarious agenda. Against them stand an eclectic group of all new player characters, unexpectedly thrust together by their shared experiences, with each one bringing their own colourful personality, skills, and unique perspective to the team. You know what? It's probably best if I just show you. This is 9.
It's called 9? Oh, they look so good. They are fucking them up. What the hell? The fuck was that?
Bruno, Diego, and Shaw, our new cast. We know them, and we can't wait for you to get to know them too. Okay. A mysterious new world, sinister villains and engaging heroes, and a riveting story of chaos all forms just one half of the equation. It's the what we'll play. Now, let's talk about the how. How we'll play the game. During the development of Black Ops 4, we routinely ask ourselves the question, how do our fans like to play? Well, after taking down literally thousands of zombies, it turns out that you have earned the right to make up your own rules and play the game the way you want to play it. So we're going to provide you with customizable tools and social systems to evolve zombies into a evergreen mode for daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly engagement. Zombies also now boasts custom mutations, over 100 different customizable options that will allow you to play the game your way, changing the fundamental rules and systems of the gameplay experience. Things like zombie speed, health, trainability, type, player damage, magic box functionality, and much, much more. And since the zombies community loves to compete with each other, we're also introducing the Black Ops Authenticity Stamp System. This will give players a shareable code stating exactly what was achieved and with what options. As I'm sure you can imagine, this will help third-party high score boards and other kind of custom competitions. No one likes cheats, especially me. On the subject of custom competitions, we're also introducing limited time created challenges that we're naming Callings, which will regularly introduce new ways for you to play the game and set the stage for ongoing seasonal content and a few themed experience surprises as well along the way. And as we give our fans more power and ways to play, we're aware that zombies can sometimes be a little bit intimidating to new players, especially those who like to kick back on the couch and play solo. The good news is that Black Ops 4 Zombies will also include bot support, meaning you can enjoy the full narrative experience that comes with co-op. Not got a buddy to play with? Let our AI fight along.
Wait. I was listening to this. I didn't really fully hear because my friend Sam was talking to me. So it said experience the narrative thing, the narrative experience, even though you're playing solo. So that way, I don't know how it's gonna work, but I know he's gonna say more about it with the AI stuff. You're gonna have AI people with you, but you're still like you're solo and you have AI. So if you don't have like 4 people to do an Easter egg, you do the Easter egg before it. So I don't know how that's gonna work with like the Easter egg steps, but they probably have the AI figured out. So whenever you're like doing an Easter egg step that involves 4 players, it will like have them do the other parts of it. So I don't know, man. That seems pretty cool to me.
Want to mix it up even more? We're introducing a new mode called Zombie Rush, a brand new mode simplifying the game experience to create a whole new tempo of gameplay, perfect for welcoming people into the Zombies universe, an enticing challenge for grizzled veterans alike. We're also reintroducing difficulty levels and an in-game tutorial to introduce players to the mode in a less stressful way. For those of you who also choose to have the path of most resistance, you can crank up that difficulty all the way up. Now, speaking of stress, we've already seen our 4 new heroes during an era of utter brutality, where no-holds-barred, winner-takes-all combat wasn't just the rule of law, but society's favorite form of entertainment. But zombie fans, wouldn't it be interesting to see them go somewhere nice, somewhere luxurious, somewhere they could have a good time? It is my pleasure to show you a glimpse of the second of our Day 1 zombie experiences. Welcome to Voyage of Despair.
Lady McKendrick may be at a higher class than you are used to mixing with, huh?
Ah, Bruno, my French friend. The lady will be so lost in my eyes and enthralled in my tales, she will not even notice when I make my move.
Timing, as always, is everything. While you and Lady McBlahblah head off to do whatever it is that you're going to do,
Shaw will collect the key.
allowing us access to the Millionaire Suite.
where we will deal with any unwanted guests.
When you say deal with, I have to ask. How?
I will launch, how you say, charm offensive.
This dude's a brute.
Okay, I'm with you so far, but what did you call the pipe things you're looking for?
Pneumatic tubes, used for the conveyance of small packages throughout the vessel. They will carry our surprise down to the cargo room. It really should be quite exciting.
And after the detonation?
That's where I come in.
Given that the artifact will be securely locked within the safe, dare I ask how you plan to get through 2 inches of solid steel?
I've got just the thing. A mechanism of my own invention.
What does it do?
It opens things.
Now, obviously your father made some enemies during his travels.
That's a pretty big understatement.
If I may interject, I think you were about to ask if Miss Rhodes expected us to encounter any opposition.
It's possible. Likely, even.
What of the other valuables? Are we to secure them also?
Just the artifact. We're not thieves.
What are we then?
All that stands between humanity and the forces of evil.
Oh. That's the thing from the first trailer. The guy stuck the key in. Oh, that makes the zombies. Oh. Anyone out of the bubble turns into a zombie. Oh, that mystery box though. Were they on Titanic?
So that's what's happened. So that's what happens when you unleash the zombie horde somewhere nice. Okay, it was the Titanic, but it should have been nice. Trust me.
It was the
Legendary
Titanic.
Icebergs will be the least of our characters' worries. There is so much more to talk about, and this really is just the beginning. We'll be revealing a lot more later this summer, where we shall share further details on other never-before-seen goodies on our road to release. Thank you.
Look at the blood vials. See the blood vials? That's how I knew it was Mob of the Day Remastered when I was watching. I saw the blood vials, man.
You've seen a taster of 9 and Voyage of Despair, but that's not all the zombies news we have for you today. We've already said that Black Ops 4 is the deepest, most replayable game in our history. So it's my great pleasure to reveal that for the first time ever, we will launch with 3 fully fledged, fully loaded Zombies experiences on day 1.
Technically the Black Ops 1, because it had 5, Keynote, and then Dead Ops.
But let's just take a trip back through the ether. One of our all-time fan-favorite maps told the story of 4 lost souls trapped in an eternal purgatory.
Let's go, man. Oh.
To break the cycle. Here's a small peek of Black Ops 4's 3rd Zombies map.
Oh my god.
Nice. Not like I wasn't having enough nightmares just in my day-to-day.
Fucking go, man. Dude, oh my god.
Listen, to put it really simply for you, this is a super serious year for us for Black Ops 4 on PC. And we're excited to share that we have a completely dedicated team with our
Yeah, I saw this. I'm just gonna try and skip it.
PC development.
I don't really care about PC.
We will.
There you go.
Black Ops 4 is the game that lets you play with your friends in more ways than ever before. And we all love Black Ops for that combat experience. But imagine if we take that experience you know and love, and we spin it on its head. And we drop you into a large, massive world where you have to survive to be the last man standing. Let's just pause here for a minute. I don't have to describe to you how Battle Royale works. These games are no secret. We play them too. But for us to even consider this kind of experience, it had to be unique and done in a way only Black Ops could do. Now, we are doing this, but we are doing it the Black Ops way. A survival game with the best, most refined mechanics in the world. Our signature controls and gameplay systems and the kind of fast-paced action that only Call of Duty can deliver. All in the biggest map that we've ever made, over 1,500 times bigger than Nuketown. And
That's
this
big.
is just the beginning. We're bringing to bear 10 years worth of Black Ops universe features. That's your favorite characters, your favorite weapons, and the most iconic parts of your favorite maps. And we're putting them all in one place, a crazy collision of fun, and then we're gonna let you navigate.
You tell me I can
the world
snipe with
playing
L96A1 from Black Ops 1 in Battle Royale.
This is something that you have not experienced before. Let's keep it rolling. Do you remember your CIA handler, Hudson? Or maybe you remember that very first, very sweet RCXD kill. The numbers, Mason, what do they mean? Or that time that when you partnered up with Reznov for revenge. And which of these multiple endings did you experience with the Menendez? Or how about that one time when you worked with your friend Woods to take the Hind? Now, I should probably mention this one too. Your favorite Zombies cast, weapons, and gear too.
That is so cool.
This is something totally new. This is doing Battle Royale the Black Ops way. This is Blackout!
They made that so dope.
It is the game that's been designed for you, the Black Ops community. It's the deepest, most replayable game we have ever made across the three pillars of Black Ops 4. Multiplayer, zombies, and our new mode Black Ops.
I'm gonna be third person so you can see your character.
Look, it's all about having fun with your friends, right?
Alright, the rest is just the trailer.
Black Ops 4 doesn't have a traditional campaign. We're weaving narrative into each of the modes. And we've added unique ways to play solo and multiplayer and zombies regardless of your skill level.
Okay, so I do want to talk about a couple things now that I've basically gone through everything. I'm just going to show the multiplayer trailer again because I did watch this. Like I said, I did have a reaction to this, so this is going to be like a more of like second reaction kind of thing. Because honestly, my thought on this is that there's a lot of features that I don't like. Only in the multiplayer alone, the features I don't like. There's only 2 features. I don't like that dude's shield thing that covers like a whole doorway, like that big shield thing, and so it's like has one spot for your head. Don't like that. The self regen where you have to like inject yourself, I don't like that. I don't think that's a good idea at all. It just makes no sense to me to put that in a Call of Duty. Third thing, don't really have a third thing. Oh yeah, I do. The zombies storyline. I love zombies mode, and they're getting rid of the storyline. They're making a new storyline. I know that they said it was the end of the story, but then like it just made sense that they should have kept on going, but they didn't. I understand that with the Mob of the Dead remake, Blood of the Dead, that it's going to have the same characters, and I'm assuming it's from Zetsubo Noshima at the end of the Easter egg, whenever you go to Mob of the Dead to get the blood vials for the rest of the characters, that's what that's going to be in the Easter egg, is going to be getting or obtaining the blood vials. So you'll probably have the summoning key and everything still too, which is, you know, cool, and we'll have the OG4 characters in Black Ops 4, so they'll be in every Black Ops game. Every Treyarch Zombies game too, so that's cool. But the new character thing, I don't know if it's gonna be like Shadows of Evil, where you had the original crew, but then like they come in and do that, because they said it was a new story. Don't like the idea of having a new story. That's just everything we have to learn again. I don't know if it's gonna be as deep as it was before, because the last story we've gotten connected with those characters, and I think it's gonna be impossible for us to get connected with these new characters, because that's how it always is. There's the Infinite Warfare thing wasn't connected to the characters. World War II, not connected to the characters. Like, it'd be connected to the characters. Like, I know it's Treyarch, so it's like, oh, you know, the characters, you know, we love the characters. Like, we love the transit crew, not their maps, but we like the characters. We like the Mob of the Dead characters, like the Call of the Dead characters. We like the Shadows of Evil characters. Like, we like these characters, but they're not like Richtofen, Dempsey, Takeo, and Nikolai. They're not like them. So it's just really hard to accept that. But I don't think it's going to be a case of how it was in Black Ops 3 with Shadows of Evil, because there are 2 maps. One's called IX or 9, and that is basically a kind of like an Infinite Warfare vibe. That's really what I'm getting for this, is like they did this thing and then they teleported, like their outfits changed, and they're in a different time period. So it's literally Infinite Warfare zombies, just Treyarch. Like the way Infinite Warfare did it, like every DLC used a different time period. It's basically what Treyarch is doing. It just Treyarch is. It's Treyarch zombies. It's different, which I don't know. But I like the idea of the first map. I like the idea of both maps. Like if they had the original 4, I think they would have been awesome. And I like the idea of them. As it seems, the way you make the zombies is you have this artifact and you put the key on top of it, and it has this bubble that if you're inside the bubble, you don't turn into a zombie, and then everything within like a radius around you, or everything in the entire world, I don't know how it is, but everything around you will turn into a zombie. That's why you saw on the Voyage of Despair, I believe, the Titanic map, they pushed that guy who initiated the thing, they pushed him into or out of the circle, and then he turned into a zombie instantly, and that's how I know that. And basically everything else, I like everything else. The no campaign I kind of don't like, but what can I say? I mean, 3 zombies maps for no campaign, and individual character stuff for the multiplayer as well, because I really wanted more on Black Ops 3 with the multiplayer, because as you ranked up the character to get, and you got like gear and stuff, you really got more to know about the character. And one of the characters I really wanted to know more about, because it was a lot of classified stuff, was the Firebreak guy. So I hope we learn a lot more about him on this, because he was my favorite Black Ops 3 specialist. He probably won't be as useful, because like no jetpacks with the flamethrower. Jetpacks really made it better, so that it's not going to be as good. But I want to talk about the Battle Royale mode, Blackout. It's crazy. I'm definitely going to give it a shot. And the amount of characters you can use is awesome. I don't know if you can use score streaks in it. I don't know how that works, because he showed him using it in HCXD, which is weird. I don't know how it's gonna work, but he said all the biggest map, 1,500 times the size of Nuketown, and it's gonna be a collection of all of the fan favorite maps that Treyarch's made. I don't know if it's gonna include World at War, because World at War didn't really have fan favorite maps. So all the Black Ops series fan favorite maps. So I'm assuming Nuketown is gonna be in there, firing range, / studio. We're probably gonna get like Breach, maybe. I don't know, like fan favorite Black Ops 2 maps. I'm trying to think. Those are like the only two. Maybe Carrier. I'd be like Crash, though it's on an island, so unless you can land on a ship that's docked, that'd be dope. But yeah, and he also said you can use classic weapons from like weapons and maps, everything that characters and everything that you loved about the past games, and even Black Ops 4 you can use. So definitely, like I said, the L96A1, but they don't kind of be copying all the other Battle Royale games, because like literally the main sniper in all the other Battle Royale games is the AWP / the Bolt / the L96A1, because now it's called the AWP, but in Cold War era, when it was first made, it's called the L96A1, now it's called the AWP. That's the real name for it, and it's just called the Bolt sniper in Fortnite. So that would be cool to have it in, have like a PDW or an MP7 or something in Black Ops 4. But like, and I'm still like, I'm not just like, it's not just hanging on a wall like it was in Black Ops 3, like on Stronghold, where it was like in the bunker. It was like MP7, Remington, and M27. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about it. Tonight at 8, it is currently 6:38, so in about an hour and 20 minutes, the YouTubers are allowed to upload gameplay for it. And I know Sprat is there, and I didn't really see much from the snipers, and I'm hoping that the sniping is good in this game, because if it's not, I'm going to be really disappointed. But the way it looked like, it wasn't going to be good, because like the way the game was playing. So I don't know if it's going to be good or not, but I'm definitely going to watch Sprat's video if he does upload one. But a lot of YouTubers probably have sniping gameplay anyway, so that's all I gotta say for this. I will have more breaking down stuff whenever they announce it and stuff. And there is a beta. It is also at the end of this. Like I said, I paused it. There's a beta. I don't know when it is. It doesn't say, but I will definitely be uploading a lot of videos and live streaming a lot of that as well. So hopefully it's in August, because I liked August betas and not 2 weeks before the game comes out betas. Infinite Warfare. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, also one thing, I hope the beta is a week long like it was in Black Ops 3, so that way I get a feel for the game to fully know if it's really something that I am really down for, because a weekend is just not enough for me, because I just like grind the heck out of it, and I'm like, oh, this game's awesome, just play. And I don't have time to just like sit down and actually enjoy the game and like understand it completely. So yeah, that's basically all I gotta say about this. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like, if you guys made it to the end, comment potato in the comment section, because you guys are awesome. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a below. It's from us. I'm out. Peace.